Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. And today I am Reya back with yet another video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at what is coming next for you, especially when it comes to your career. Now, you have three beautiful piles in front of you. You can of course pick according to the feathers or the animals or birds in front of you, or according to one of these plates that I'm going to be placing here. I'll give you some time when it comes to selecting your pile, and once you're done with that, we will select pile 1 and continue with our reading. Hello my beautiful pile ones, I am back with your career messages. So I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are and are really happy and grateful for your blessings. Okay, so for you pile 1, I come bearing good news. You have the message of you're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is that you want to achieve, you're very close to achieving it. Do not give up and fine tune a couple of things here and there. Okay, see what happens is when we are like one step or two steps behind achieving our goals, we need to renew our dedication towards it and give it our best. So give it your best. That's the message for you pile 1. I am super proud of you, let me tell you, wherever you are in your life. So whether you are hunting for a new job or you're looking for that promotion, you're very close. Don't give up. Okay, yeah. Now, the good news is things are actually going to move more quickly than usual, okay? So in fact, things are not going to get delayed anymore. They're going to happen super quickly. So you may actually end up where you want to get to super quickly as well. All right, of course, when it comes to your career, there is a possibility that you may receive some good news that is going to fill you up with a greater amount of happiness. So especially I feel like this good news may be around money. Yeah, so maybe you will get a job which pays you a little bit more than usual, or get a promotion at your workplace. Very possible, but your financial situation is actually improving more than what it is currently. Yeah, that's what's happening for you. But remember something, there is one thing that you need to avoid, and that is indecision. What should I do? Should I do this? Should I not do this? Or should I avoid thinking entirely? Because you have the card of Two of Swords. This is like you're avoiding making some kind of decisions. You're avoiding going in some directions. And of course, this is something maybe you'll understand later on. But when you come to a situation where you have to make a decision, do not postpone it. Think it properly and make it on the spot. Remember, quick decision, quick movement, that is what is indicated for you. But moving forward, there is going to be a lot of emotional fulfillment that you get from your work, And remember, it is not all about money. When it comes to our work, if we don't enjoy our work, it is never worth it. One thing that is, however, important is there are certain important things that you need to think about. Is there something that you've ignored or something has missed your attention that you need to pay attention to? See, sometimes, when you're working in our everyday life, we don't think so much, but there is deep thinking that you need to do in order to sort of streamline your future is what I'm getting here. Of course, especially for people who are into research careers, who are students, who are teachers, the time ahead is going to be especially important for you. And in fact, if you sort of make dedicated effort towards what you're doing, your success is going to be unprecedented, right? But for everybody who's receiving this, some kind of deep thinking is needed for you for your future. Almost like future planning is what you need to do. Yeah. And what I feel like, you are going to arrive at such a stage when it comes to your work situation that financially you are going to be very taken care of. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't really have to live paycheck to paycheck. You can actually live a good life. Okay, now that comes as a relief. And remember this, when it comes to your work situation, the path ahead for you always involves donation of some kind. Remember, if you are stuck in your jobs, if you're not finding a job, give some money away with the intention that I'm giving away so that God makes my path easier. That's something that's especially important. Giving satka to somebody, that will really help you. Sometimes that giving or donation can be in terms of helping somebody else get to where you are today, like helping somebody else, being of assistance to somebody. If somebody is not understanding something, helping them do that better. But helping somebody is very much a part of your life purpose, is also coming forth for you. Okay, teaching. Yes, you inspire young people to learn. So especially for all the teachers out there, you're meant to do what you're currently doing. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. But even other than that, this sort of reinforces the message that was giving you, that if you want to end up at a higher position, if you want to end up at a position which is much more senior than you currently are, teaching people who are at a lower level than you will take you there, so almost like act as if you are the boss, even if you are like at par with your colleagues. Okay, act as if you're the boss, take initiative, and almost increase your wisdom also, is what is coming through. So especially if there is somebody out there who's been thinking about going back to university or picking up an extra course, you should be doing that. Okay, because I don't really see this as only like teaching others, but learning yourself and then teaching others as well, right? That's coming through as well. Okay, important message to give out here is you need to protect your energy. See, what I feel like, there is somebody in your life who's not so happy with the kind of progress you're making. Now this could be somebody who's very close to us as well, somebody in your family as well, is what I'm seeing here. All right, so please make sure you're really surrounding yourself with positive energy. This happens in ways like, if your friend or your mother, your father wants you to get a job of this kind, and you're like, no, I don't want to go in that direction, and you're like, no, I want to do this. Even in that case, your progress can be hampered. So in case of any plans that you're having, do not reveal those plans to anybody. Keep working at it, keep doing what you want to, and reveal your plans at the very end. Okay, but surround yourself with positive energy. And if there is somebody who's discouraging you from your career, who's giving you negative energy, please stay away from those people. Okay, those are not your kind of people. Since this is coming as an advice, please pay very close attention to it. Now, if there is somebody out there who sort of kept projects halfway, or who's not giving it your best, or if you're like, okay, maybe I'm going to ignore this today and come back to it tomorrow, don't ignore what needs to be done today. Pay attention to unfinished projects, finish them, and move towards your next one. Okay, unfinished things need to be taken care of. But overall, there is good news when it comes to your work. So you are going to be having good times, you are going to get good news, but you are going to be loving what you're doing. That's the message coming through for you. And once again, things are really speeding up for you. So I feel like, for a couple of you may actually travel when it comes to your work, or especially for people who are looking out for a new job, please make sure you look at a place that is slightly away from where you're living. All right, and because there is like clear movement, that movement can actually help your career. So if you have any opportunities to move, like, a new job offer from another city, country, move. Very clear message. Okay, and another thing is, if you want to end up at a particular place, you need to have your own willpower backing you. Even if nobody is backing you, and this is what I want to do, you will be fine. But your own willpower is important. If you're like, maybe not, maybe I will, which is again indicated for you with Two of Swords, then you will be in trouble. Okay, your willpower has to be strong. No matter what obstacle comes, nobody what is stopping you. Pick your willpower, be strong with it, and move. That's the message for you. And a beautiful message from our dear Sai Baba is, Baba always ensures that you have what you need. Keep the faith. Remember, financially especially, you are going to be fine. If right now you don't have as much as you want to have, remember, have faith in Baba, and Baba will always ensure that you have what you need. So bountifulness, money is especially going to come into your life, but with the blessings of Baba. So don't forget Baba is a message for you. Again, if you don't believe in Sai Baba, this could be any ascended master. Okay, any ascended master that you believe in. I'm going to give you your tea leaf cards. So let's see what messages are. Okay. Something important such as a new job or raise. Okay, so something joyous, fun, like we mentioned. So something important is coming up. Maybe a new job, you will get a new job, or especially if you're not looking out for a new job, maybe a raise is possible. Again, fulfillment from work definitely indicated. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, okay? Now, this is like a message from your family. Maybe what is happening is you're focusing a lot more on your family and the needs of your family than you're focusing on your career. So, if that is happening for you, maybe you need to, just see where your priorities lie at this present moment. But clearly, your family is very related to your career, or maybe family interference, okay? Since I already told you, when it comes to certain energy disturbances, okay, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So you may just get lucky financially, all right? So money or property is definitely on the way to you, sometimes by just sheer luck. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal if that is what your goal was. Doing something risky, taking a chance. So once again, you need to take a chance. You cannot play it safe. That's the message for you. Take a chance and victory in some endeavor. So you're going to end up victorious. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. I love that. And once again, joyous fun. And of course, our dear Baba's message for you. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So in a way, what is happening, as you develop spiritually, your career is actually benefiting from you. And especially what happens is when we develop spiritually, or if we make meditation a practice, your energy levels get really safe, so please don't ignore meditation in your life, because meditation, contemplation, your spiritual life is as good as anything else, and especially let me tell you this, when I was really at the very beginning of my career, I actually joined Art of Living and I completed 2 courses from them, and that helped me sort of arrange my mental setup. And maybe that is going to happen to you as well, so this is like my spiritual practices in terms of Art of Living helped me in my career. So that may happen for you as well. So of course there are a lot of places, not just Art of Living, or you have Isha Yoga, you have so many other places these days. Spirituality, you can definitely get into that. Celebration, fun, enjoyment, so good times clearly indicated when it comes to your career. But most of all, I feel like, your finances are amazing, you're getting a lot of money, but you're also spending a lot more money, okay? So please pay attention to your finances. Planning your finances is especially important. Future planning of your finances is especially important. So please make sure you're paying attention to that. But overall, these are the messages coming through for you when it comes to your work. As always, as I wrap this video up, I'm going to leave you with nothing but my prayers and lots of good wishes for your future growth. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages relating to your career that you are meant to receive today. Alright, let us start off very firstly with your Moonology card. And where is your Moonology card? Okay, it's here. Now, the message for you is very interesting. So, in whatever you are doing, certain adjustments are required, okay? So, maybe fine tuning a little bit of what you're doing may be necessary. So, the path that you're taking or the way you're doing things is not actually foolproof. So, make sure you do things here and there, little bit of adjustments, and you will be fine. Yeah. Now, I also have your tarot cards, and let's see what messages your tarot has for you. All right. Now, the message for you is loud and clear. Remember this. When it comes to your journey, okay, especially when it comes to your work, you need to be a beginner all the time. So if you act with a mindset that, oh, I know everything, I've already done everything, I'm so good at what I'm doing, you will sort of, stop your own growth there. So be teachable is a message that the tarot has for you. So if somebody is trying to teach you something, or somebody is sort of opening doors where there is a little bit of learning scope for you, please ensure you're being humble and learning. At no point of time should you be like, I am the person who knows it all, okay? Because there is a tendency on your part to do that, especially in the near future. But I feel like for you, this needs to be like a new beginning, okay? So learn something from scratch or try something once again is the message for you, all right? But one thing that is very sure for you and very positive for you is, the control of everything lies in your own hands. Nobody has to tell you what to do or how to do it. You have all the resources available. You just have the best of abilities and your mind is very strong. So this is almost about channeling your mind in an appropriate manner and to not being very stubborn in terms of what you want. Remember, the very first message is adjustments are required. So sort of deviate the way you have been doing it and you will be fine. But either way, you can manifest whatever you want in your life, and you can achieve whatever it is in your life that you intend to happen. And also you have the card of Wheel of Fortune. So it is positivity when it comes to your career. This is success when it comes to your career, okay? So success here is assured, and financially as well, I feel like you are going to be entering newer times. One thing that you have to avoid, whether this is financially or when it comes to your career, is overthinking. Stop thinking too much, okay? See, what is happening is you need to be like, I don't know anything, I want to start again. So then the possibility of overthinking or anxiety will go away entirely. You already have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are going to be working out beautifully. Do not worry. Alright, but especially for a couple of you, if you have the opportunity to go outside, maybe another city, another country, whether this is for education, whether this is for a job, this is going to be excellent for you. But even in that path, certain adjustments are required, okay? So when it comes to your documentation, if you're working on a project, make sure you're really making appropriate steps towards whatever it is that you want to do. Alright, in certain cases, maybe get some extra help. Maybe hire a mentor for yourself, or in certain cases, you need to probably get professional advice when it comes to your career, okay? That is important as well. But overall for you, success is absolutely assured. One thing that you need to have a lot more is courage, self-belief that you are going to be able to do that. And of course, coupled with the fact that you may suffer from anxiety sometime, be courageous, okay? Be brave. Remember, your destiny, your path ahead, your fulfillment, your success when it comes to your career is going to be yours. Nobody is going to be able to take it away from you. So don't worry so much. Be courageous, and in certain cases, take risk. Don't play it safe. Don't play in your comfort zone. Move out of that comfort zone is a message for you as well. Now, interestingly, you are being told that maybe you need to set your sights a little bit higher. Sometimes what happens is when certain things are not working for us, we are like, okay, maybe I'm not getting this job, or I'm not getting this position. Maybe I should try for something lesser. And there lies a problem. Now, see, for you, pile 2, the problem is, what happens is you get discouraged very, very soon. Instead of trying multiple things to achieving what you want, you're like, maybe this is not for me, So don't be discouraged. Set your sights higher and go about achieving it. One more thing again, please make sure you're taking a look at your horoscope, and especially take a look at where your Saturn is placed. And especially, when it comes to your north and south nodes, take a look at it. Because when you understand your north and south nodes, you will sort of understand how your career is going to progress. That's what I'm getting for you, right? Because I feel like, moving forward, if you make certain adjustments, you will sort of head straight towards your life purpose. That's what I'm getting at. But adjustments are required. That is absolutely there for you. One thing that you have to ask yourself is, what do you want? What do you really want to do? Because there seems to be a little bit of confusion between what you want and what the society expects from you. Remember, this path is your own, so you have to be honest with yourself. If you feel like a certain pathway towards your career is not working out for you, be truthful and then change what you're doing, alright? Once again, you had the card of adjustment. So maybe you're not acknowledging certain things that you know very, very clearly. If you know a path is not working, change your path. There is never too late to change your path, okay? So that's a message for you as well. Now, books, learning, knowledge is going to be a part of your life purpose forever. So if there is somebody out there who actually wants to write a book, can you please get down to writing a book? Or even, if your work is in progress, your book is in progress, remember, please complete it. Please complete it, and please send me a copy to read it, okay? Because I see a couple of you guys writing a book out there. But when it comes to your life purpose, it is always going to be connected with books. And for a couple of you, there may be new people coming into your life, and these people are going to be supportive. So maybe you are going to be having supportive colleagues at work. If you're going back to university, you may actually find new friends, newer colleagues, very much possible. But these are going to be good people, right? And see what is happening for you, pile 2. This is almost like an in-between stage for you. This is like almost like between what you used to be and what you want to be in the present moment. So this is like an in between. You will get where you want to, right? But one thing that is going to be important for you is almost to make yourself in a way that you expect from yourself. See, when it comes to the job of a CEO of a company, you then cannot dress up like an accountant and expect that you will get the job of a CEO. So please pay attention to everything, to the way you speak, to the way you dress, to the way you project yourself, your image entirely. So now you need to really get into the phase of image building and building up the way you appear to people. All right, that's very important for you. Now I'm going to give you a message from Sai Baba. Okay, and Sai Baba is basically telling you that please make sure you're working hard, you're working diligently, and you will be rewarded. So hard work is something you cannot escape pal to. Only through hard work and through having a beginner's mind, you will end up where you need to be and you will achieve your dreams. I'm going to give you a couple of cards from your tea leaf. Let's see what messages are in store. Lion, time to act. Okay, now is the time to act. You actually have 2 lions. You had the card of courage as well. So please make sure you're taking courage. You're really putting yourself out there and not playing into comfort zones. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So clearly there is a friend at work. Now this could be, somebody like your boss, your mentor, or somebody who's already done what you're doing, who can be of help to you or who can protect you in ways that you may not even realize. Yeah. And eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. So again, whenever you are going through any troubles or if you feel like you're not where you are going to be overcoming any obstacles that are in your path. Good news. Okay, you can expect some good news when it comes to your career, especially with Wheel of Fortune. This can be like a promotion, a visa letter, congratulatory letter from university. So good news. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So what I feel like, when it comes to achieving your dreams, it may take slightly longer than usual, but this long journey is actually for your benefit. What may happen is, because of the long journey, you may learn so much that even people who have been doing this 10 years before you, 20 years before you, you will be like, oh, this person is so much wiser than I am. So it may be a long journey. It can drain you physically or mentally, but the end will actually make you smarter and wiser than people around you. Yeah, and you will receive a gift. So definitely I see this as good news coming for you. And pay attention to your health. All right, so pile 2, when it comes to doing your work, please make sure you're paying attention to your health. Remember, if you have good health, you have everything. Even the most successful careers, if you don't have health, it is meaningless. And I'll tell you this, I have learned this from personal experience. Like, there was a point in my life where my career was amazing. I was getting to the very top of what I was doing, and then I neglected my health. And then the suffering was another level. So please make sure you're paying attention to your health. Health, my dear friends, is wealth in the end. Overall, this is what I see for you when it comes to your career. As always, as I wrap this video up, I am going to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next off with your Moonology card. And your Moonology card basically tells you that this is the end of a tough cycle. So especially when it comes to your work, if you have been going times where things are a little challenging, or you're not really getting the results that you were hoping, and listen, things were just tough. Remember, it is going to be coming to an end and things will be smoother after this. So any kind of obstacles that you've been facing when it comes to probably getting a promotion or getting a new job, that will come to an end. So that is really, really good. Comes almost as a relief is what I'm finding here. So God is very kind. All right. From your tarot, okay, see, what I'm finding is, because this is going to be like an end of a tough cycle, you are actually going to be having a lot more enthusiasm than usual. See, what happens is, sometimes when our planets are not really favoring us, even our mental setup goes in another direction. We get depressed, or we feel like, is this ever going to happen? But that is going to change. Like, things are going to affect you first at your mental level and make you super positive. Okay, you got to feel super passionate, and you're like, I've got this, I can do anything I want, and I'm going to start in that direction. Of course, for a couple of you, this actually can be a new beginning, like new phase of your career, new job, or a newer direction when it comes to your career. Super positivity is what I'm seeing here. At the same time, you are also going to have a lot more ideas in your mind than usual. You're like, okay, maybe I did not try this approach. Maybe I can try this and see how it happens. Or maybe, this is something that I absolutely need to do on priority. Or maybe I should take up this project that may help me. So a lot of ideas in your mind you are going to be having. And in fact, you want to head in all directions simultaneously. Okay, so you are clearly in that overdrive mode, and that is how passionate you are. But of course, please make sure you're selecting one thing, sticking to it, and doing it superbly well, because that is actually going to get you greater amount of results. Because moving forward, the way I see it, your dedication towards your work is also getting renewed. You may actually find somebody to guide you or to help support you in your path ahead, and this person's assistance or this person's guidance in a way can actually help you alter certain mistakes that you've already made, or probably just fine tune your skills a little bit. That is what I'm seeing for you. But especially for my student friends out there, you probably need to pay more attention to what you're doing and the pattern in which you're doing this. Because the way I see this, the effort that you're putting in right now when it comes to your studies especially, is not enough. Okay, the attention needs to increase. And even for my friends who are actually working right now, you need to get down to the very basics, fine tune that, and then move on to the next level. That is what I'm seeing for you. Of course, interestingly, for a couple of you, you may also decide to pick up a new hobby, and that hobby may actually assist you in your career later on. So maybe for a couple of you, you may decide, okay, I'm going to learn a new language, and you pick up a new language skill, and because of your language skill, you then end up getting a better job than usual. Or you decide that, okay, I'm going to attend this session, or I'm going to attend this workshop or this seminar, and that actually helps you a great deal. Okay, so something that you were doing just for fun or just to get away from work actually helps you in your work. That's something that's happening for you as well. One more thing that is going to be really important, and I'm super proud of you that you're doing that. You are not only going to make your work a priority for you, but you're actually making your rest a priority for you. Like, I find moving forward, you are going to be able to balance things a great deal. Of course, you're spending a lot of time at work, but you're also going to spend time with your family and also towards your health. So this is like a beautiful balance of everything happening for you, and your career is actually heading in a very, very strong direction is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, but it's a good thing happening for you. Okay, be here now. Now, one thing that you need to do, pile 3, is you need to pay attention to where you are rather than being so much into what I can do for my future. Remember something, you just have the present moment to give your best. So wherever you are, do your best job, so that when you end up in another position or another location, you will do better there it is. Don't sort of have your mind so much on your future that you're neglecting your present. Okay, that's something that is very important for you. Now, this is a very unusual advice to come here, but actually, doing some kind of ritual or doing some kind of a spiritual or religious work for yourself can actually help you when it comes to your career. So if you guys want to, go on a religious trip, or you want to go to like a spiritual place of worship and worship there, or do something that have been pending for a very long time, especially when it comes to your family gods and family goddess, or going there and really giving them that respect that is due to them, that will actually help you in your career. Okay, now this is really interesting. So especially for all my Hindu friends, worship of Kul Devi, worship of Kul Dev can actually assist you when it comes to your career, is also something that's coming forth. Very interesting. And let me tell you this, the blessings of Kul Devi or Kul Dev can be magnificent when it comes to your career. Yeah. And one more thing that is coming up for you is, if something is troubling you, you do not know how to resolve it, or you do not know how to take care of it, walk away from the situation. Sometimes we get so involved in the situation that is in front of us that we sort of lose our way, right? So when things are troubling you, go away, take a mini break, come back, and things will be resolved. Yeah. Ignore things or let things go to resolve it is a message for you. And this could also be with people. If your colleagues or people around you are like not so ideal or not so good towards you, let it go. When you come back, you will feel better about it. Remember something, whatever direction you are heading into is almost fated for you. Nothing is actually in your control, is what I'm seeing. Once again brings me back to my very first message, that of the end of a tough cycle. So because this is an end of a tough cycle, now the road is clear and you will get what is destined for you. This is why I love oracle cards so much. They give so much clarity about the path ahead. So everything that is going to happen is fated and you are going to get what is due for you. That's the message. And also, you need to choose a path that you want to walk on. So especially for somebody around there, if you are pursuing two things simultaneously, or if you're pursuing two career paths, maybe you need to know what you want to do first and head in one direction. Like I mentioned already, maybe you have too many ideas and you want to do everything together. That is almost for you a sure pathway to failure. Select one thing, work at it, and that's it. Okay, do one thing at a time. Don't move in multiple directions, is what is being told to you. Look at that. Prosperity. So financially, this is going to be a good time for you. Okay, do not worry. Money is meant to be yours and money is going to come into you. So maybe via promotion, maybe getting a raise, but money is definitely coming in. Now, from your Sai Baba, you have a message. Baba's grace is upon you. Use it well. Listen. In whatever you do, you have grace of your guru. You have your grace of Sai Baba, okay? And especially if your guru is somebody other than Sai Baba as well, he is gracing you. Remember that always. And when you are graced with a blessing like that, use that blessing well. That's the message here. Use your blessing well. Do not sort of take advantage of it. Be on the path of righteousness. Do the right thing is a message for you when it comes to your career. But overall, Baba's grace is on you. Now I'm going to give you certain tea leaf cards for your future. Let's see what messages are coming through for you. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay, now if somebody is projecting negative energy towards you, or somebody is like, giving you the evil eye, or certain negative forces, people around us can be negative, but you are being protected from it and you can move beyond it. So once again, grace of Guru and grace of Baba is on you. So which is what is protecting you from no matter what harm comes your way. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So especially when it comes to your work situation, a younger woman will have influence. Now maybe this is somebody you work with, very possible. Alright, but a younger woman is going to have influence over your life and career. Light-hearted, carefree time. So again, when it comes to your work also, maybe you are going to have a good time with your colleagues and probably go for an office party or go for an office vacation. Just have a good time, or just chatter over a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or during lunch hours. Light-hearted time is also indicated for you. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Of course, this again brings me to what is fated for you. Yeah, you're emerging stronger after that tough cycle, and which is why you're moving towards your destiny. Yeah, but again, success is assured to you. I'll give you a couple of more. Let's see what I'm getting here. Peace and harmony. So, okay, work-wise, you don't have to worry about anything. Peace and harmony is coming, and look at that. Look at that. This is like spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Okay, so whenever you need help, angelic help is going to be available to you. And of course, I don't really see this as specifically angelic help itself, but even beyond angelic help, that's coming towards you. Work, achievement, success. Okay, but remember, work comes only, hard work is something that's indicated, and work, achievement, success like ants comes as a group effort, working together with people once again. Dog barking, advice from a friend. So maybe a friend's advice can actually help you when it comes to your work. Okay, overall these are the messages coming through for you when it comes to your career. Remember, you are about to end a tough cycle and the destiny is opening its doors towards you. You will get what you deserve is a message for you. Overall, these are the messages that I want to leave you with. As I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my prayers for your growth, for your progress, and for an abundant future for you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.